Hey, my friend, I tell you what, I just went to see a movie called Last Christmas. And I really had to set this up right because it's funny. Afterwards, I went to the guy who's the manager of the theater and I said, Man, I went to go see Last Christmas and Spider Man wasn't even in it. And he looked at me with this perplexed look on his face. And then we started laughing um, because obviously that's not what the movie's about. But it's also not about what you might think by watching the previews. If you look at the previews make you think that it's really kind of a glorified Hallmark movie and just one of those romance kind of movies. And without going into a spoiler, and here's the thing, I encourage you to not read up on this movie if you intend to see it. Because I think a big part of the attraction of the movie is the big twist that comes towards the end. Outside of that, it kind of would have seemed like one of those Hallmark movies. I went to it, and I tell you, one of the draws for me was the fact that they were going to have George Michael and Wham music throughout it. And I thought it'd be cool just to hear it on the big, theater seats and the screens and so forth. Hey, Martina. And so that kind of kept my interest a little bit just in terms of going to see it. But it has the girl in there who plays Khaleesi on Game of Thrones. And it has a dude who's a romantic lead in that movie, Crazy Rich Asians. And so it has those folks in there. But that, I'm telling you, the big draw of the movie is the big twist toward the end. Now, should you go see this movie? It's a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's not a terrible movie. It's right in the middle there. In terms of a success tip, here's a success tip that I'd share with you. Be thankful that we have life. Be thankful for your life and let that thankfulness in your life manifest itself in doing good things for others. I think if you get that message, that's a success tip that you can take to the bank on this. Zig Ziglar always says, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. And a big part of the movie is definitely sharing that goodness with others. So in that way, I guess it's a Christmas movie. All right. So anyway, the other thing I'll tell you is that in terms of anything after the credits, I'd stay during the credits because this is the kind of movie that, because of the twist that happens in it, afterwards, you almost want to see the movie again because you now want to go in there with the knowledge of the twist. It's one of those kind of movies. So the credits do a good job of kind of summating and going back to some of the previous parts of the movie, so you don't necessarily have to do that. But again, I think that if you want to see it again, it would make sense now to see it again because knowing what you know now. So that being said, like I said, it's not a romantic comedy by any means. It starts looking like that until it has the big twist. So, as always, I just want to let you know that I have maintained a list of the top 5 movies that are playing at the theaters right now. I keep that list updated because new movies come out all the time. And so instead of going to the multiplex and wondering what is good, you can inbox me and I will send you that list of the top 5 movies, in my opinion, at the theaters today. And that way you're equipped to make the best of your spender dollar in terms of going out there and enjoying yourself at the movies. So anyway, hope this was helpful. It was, I hope, because I tell you what, again, do not read up on this movie. Just go if you're going to go. And you can inbox me afterwards, and when you see the twist, I'd love to communicate with you on that as well. But you can just send me a message, totally free. I'll see you in the top 5 movies there at the multiplex right now, and we'll get that to you. So have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye now.